I am going to show you step by step how you can create kids storybooks like this particular one using AI in today's video. So you are welcome.
Pip's wonderful garden. Pip the cat loved his garden. Every morning he put on his big straw hat and his green overalls. "Time to see my little green friends," he would say with a happy meow. Pip's garden was full of wonderful things. He had bright red tomatoes that were as round as balls, and crunchy orange carrots that grew long and pointy under the ground. One sunny morning, Pip saw something new. A little green sprout was growing in a place he didn't remember planting anything. "Well, hello there," he whispered. "Who might you be?" Pip took special care of the mystery sprout. He gave it water every day and made sure it had plenty of sunshine. He even sang it little songs. "Grow, grow, grow, little sprout," he would sing. The little sprout grew and grew. Soon it was a big leafy plant. And then, one day, Pip saw something amazing. A tiny yellow flower was blooming on the plant. The next day, the little flower was gone. In its place was a tiny, green, bumpy thing. "Oh, my," said Pip. "What is happening now?" Pip watched the bumpy green thing get bigger and bigger. It grew so big that the plant started to bend over. "You must be very strong," Pip told the plant. One day, the big, round, green thing turned a beautiful, bright orange. It was a pumpkin, a great, big, wonderful pumpkin. Pip was so proud of his pumpkin. He had grown it all by himself, with a little bit of sunshine and water and a lot of love. That evening, Pip made a delicious pumpkin soup. He shared it with all of his friends, and everyone agreed it was the best soup they had ever tasted. And Pip, the happy gardener, knew that the best things in life are the ones you grow yourself.
Okay, now let's get right into it. Okay, to generate our beautiful storybook, we will need a prompt. So I already have a generic prompt that is going to help you come up with story ideas that you're going to be using. So it says generate different story prompts on different topics designed for kids aged 3 to 5 years old. The story should be simple, fun, and educational, making them perfect for customized picture books. Each story prompt should be imaginative and easy to expand into a 10 to 12-page children's book. The visuals should be described in a 3D family-friendly animation style, bright color, soft, playful, similar to Pixar or DreamWorks. Okay, so this is the prompt that is going to help you come up with beautiful story ideas. Like I said, feel free to edit it to your own liking, and then we are going to use it in our next tool. So I've shared this prompt with you guys in the description down below. Go ahead and copy it. Okay, just like this, highlight, copy everything. Then the next tool we are going to be using is ChatGPT. Now, once you're on the ChatGPT interface, I want you to go ahead and paste in this prompt over here, just like this. Then give ChatGPT time to do its own thing. Like you can see, as requested, ChatGPT has given us different story ideas. Then it also went ahead to include prompts and visual styles, then with a lesson option as well. So all you have to do is to go through these really well, and you make sure that you like these stories. So if you're not happy with the results, you can always go back to ChatGPT and you ask it to give you new ideas, and it will do that for you. So, for example, story one is the rainbow umbrella. Like you can see, just like how I was explaining earlier on, we have the prompt, the visual style, and then we have the lesson. So before we go to our tool that is going to help us bring this story to life, I want us to have some images that are going to train our next AI tool what images we want specifically for our story. Okay, so this is going to give you control of what you want your images to look like. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so let's go over to Canva. I like to use Canva for this step, and we are going to be using the Canva AI. So go ahead and click on that option, just like this. Then you're going to click on this option that says create an image. Then I want you to go ahead and change the aspect ratio. We are going to be using the size of 1:1. If you want to work with a specific style, feel free to do that as well. But in this particular case, I want Canva to choose for me, or to think through the prompt I'm going to provide it with. Okay, so I'll go ahead and copy this idea over here, just like this, and then just paste it into Canva AI, just like this. Okay, then you're going to go ahead and click on the submit button. This is going to allow Canva to generate for us new images, from which we are going to choose one particular one to work with. So as Canva does that for us, if you're already finding value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and let's proceed. So like you can see, these are the images that Canva has generated for us. So if there is a particular one that you want to work with, go ahead and download that. If you're not happy with the results, you can always click on this option that says reuse prompt. Then you'll click on submit once again and see if you'll get better results with the next or with the second generation. Okay. I do like the second generation better. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose one of these images. And all you have to do here is to click on the download option. And that way your image is going to download on your device. Now it's time to head over to our magic tool that is going to bring everything to life in just one single click. So all you have to do is to go back to ChatGPT, get the prompt of your story. Then you're going to go ahead and log in into Google Gemini with your Gmail, or you can create an account with them. This is what their interface looks like. And all you have to do is to click on this option on the left, just like this. Okay, like you can see, it opens up this bar over here. There is this option of storybook. That's exactly what I want you to click on, just like this. Okay, then it's going to open up a new interface where we are going to be able to input our prompts. So you can go ahead and paste in your prompt over here, just like this. And before we run this prompt, this is where we are going to attach our image so that the AI understands the kind of images we want to work with. So go ahead and click on this option that says add files. Then you're going to click on upload files. That way we are going to be able to upload our image. So it's under my downloads. I'm going to click on it just like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and upload it over there. So give that time until it's ready. Like you can see, once it's done, all you have to do is to click on this submit button. Sit and wait as this AI generates your beautiful story. I'm excited to see what we are going to have. Like you can see over here, our book is now generated, and I love the cover. It looks really cute. So there is some different options over here. Like you can see, we have the option of full screen. Then there is an option that allows you to print this book. You also have an option of sharing this book. So let's first click on this and we see what's inside there. This gives you access to a shareable public link that you can share with anyone you want to have access to your story. All you have to do is to copy this link and share it wherever you want to share it. Okay, there is other different platforms over here where you can share your story. For example, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Reddit. All those options are available. Then the next button over here, we have the option of choosing the voice that you want your story to be read in. There is an option of higher pitched voice and then lower pitched voice. So whichever one you want to go with, go ahead and choose that particular one. So for the first video you saw, I use the higher pitched voice. So let's try something different. Let's go with the lower pitched voice option and we see how that turns out like. Before we click on that, like you can see, we also have the option of starting from the beginning of the story if you're midway or if you get to the end of the story. So listen in full screen, that option is also turned on. If you don't want it on, you can always turn it off. So let's go ahead and choose the voice we want to work with, and we see how our book turned out like and how it sounds like with a lower pitched voice.
The Rainbow Umbrella. Pip was a little duck who loved to splash in puddles. One day, after a big rainstorm, she found a beautiful umbrella. It wasn't just any umbrella, it had all the colors of the rainbow. As soon as Pip opened the umbrella, a gentle gust of wind lifted her off her feet. "Whee!" she chirped as she floated up, up, up into the big blue sky. Soon, she floated to a land made of fluffy, red clouds. Everything was the color of ripe strawberries. "Welcome to the Red Realm," said a friendly cloud. Next, the umbrella carried her to a land of bright orange clouds. It was the color of juicy oranges. "Hello there," waved a cheerful orange cloud. Then, Pip visited a land of sunny, yellow clouds. It was as bright as a field of daffodils. "Isn't it a lovely day?" buzzed a happy yellow cloud. After that, she floated to a land of green clouds, the color of fresh, new leaves. "Come and play," called a playful green cloud. The umbrella then took her to a land of calm, blue clouds, the color of the big, wide ocean. "It's so peaceful here," sighed a gentle blue cloud. Next, she drifted to a land of indigo clouds, the color of the sky just before night. "Time to be quiet," whispered a sleepy indigo cloud. Finally, Pip arrived in a land of violet clouds, the color of sweet-smelling lavender. "Sweet dreams," hummed a soft violet cloud. As the sun began to set, the rainbow umbrella gently carried Pip back down to her pond. She had visited all the colors of the rainbow and made so many new friends.
Okay, I think that's really, really perfect. I really love the outcome. So, if you want to do some changes, all you have to do is to come down here. Then you'll ask Gemini to add the changes that you want to your story. So, I believe this is still under experiment, so everything might not come out really great. But so far, I like how everything came out like and how everything looks. This is really incredible. Okay, let me know what you guys think about this tool and the stories it generates in particular. With all that being said, this brings us to the end of today's video. If you found value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you very much, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.